Yo, people. I don't even know if anybody's gonna join. But I just wanted to do a video while the game is still fresh on our minds. I'm gonna copy the link to the stream. If anybody happens to join in, look, you can feel free to join live. I'm just gonna let me just do some admin. Let's just do some admin. How do I pin this? Give me a moment, people. Give me a moment. Uh, but we have to talk. We have to talk. We have to talk. Okay. As you can see from the title of the video, let me actually close this as well. Uh, okay. Yeah. So as you can see from the title of the video, people, we've obviously just played Liverpool. Literally just played Liverpool. Um, Score is 3-0 to Liverpool. United lost at Old Trafford. And I just wanted to get here. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on this live. Might be just a 5 minute rant and then I close it off. But essentially, that was, and I wanna choose my words correctly because um I don't want to act out of character. Um, it's a very very disappointing performance to say the least, and I'm sure it's even there are better words to describe what we just saw on the pitch. Honestly, uh, I think for me personally, like the title is asking, is Ten Hag's time over? I think so. I don't know if the club will let him go. I mean, they committed to him. They gave him an extension. They've backed him. They've gotten him all the, no, not all, obviously, because I was never under the illusion that we were going to fix all of the player issues or the squad issues that we needed within one season. But he's being backed, which is more than we can say for a while for a Man United manager. So I don't know if management will let him go, but they did look infuriated. I think the looks on the management's face went beyond just sheer disappointment, because losing games isn't an uncommon occurrence, but for the biggest rivals you have in the league, and I know that Man City is our city rival. They're the biggest team in England. Whether we like it or not as United fans, I think we need to exist within the reality of where we are as a team. Um, they might be the biggest in terms of their success, but Liverpool is our biggest rival, period. The history backs it, the rivalry between the cities backs it. So we just played our biggest rivals. We've seen them dunk on us. And I know people are going to look at stats and say, yeah, but we had the same amount of ball possession, or we also had the same amount of shots on target, but we neglected to take our chances. And you know what? It's your right to believe that. If you, I can't assess this game based purely on the statistics, because I know what my eyes saw, and my eyes are not deceived. The one thing I came to the realization watching these three games and comparing this to the last three seasons is that United, and I don't want to use, let me just bring in my good friend. I don't know. So Chief, you just let me know when you're ready to join, and I'll pull you in. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Let me just pull Chief in. Personally, I pick up Chief, by the way. First of all, thanks for
Big up.
joining, bro.
Yeah.
It's been
Yeah, we
actually,
need
I see.
a yeah, I did my best to sleep, but I needed some therapy sessions so I can sleep well, but it is what it is right now.
Yeah, same, bro. Usually I wait until the Monday to do like a weekend roundup, but we need to have an honest conversation about
Facts.
um Manchester United as a whole, not just beyond this game. Obviously we'll talk about the game itself, But I think United fans need to have a space where we can honestly say what our feelings are within the rules of YouTube, honestly, obviously. And I don't think anybody's right or anybody's wrong. I just think as fans we need to be able to express ourselves. And this
Facts.
I'm offering for essentially, you know. And the one thing I realized is that over the last my damn look at that. Sorry. There we go. Even the internet is upset in South Africa with that loss. We lost 3-0 to our city rivals, and I don't think some United fans are upset enough, in my opinion, because if we're playing Liverpool twice in a season, what is the likelihood we're gonna go to Anfield and return the favor? Maybe win, but to return the favor. You get me? And I think that's what's upsetting is that we had an opportunity to make a statement. And my question on all the streams I've been on today is why does Manchester United, and I understand that we're poorly run, but why does our club have to be the club where we give a manager 3 seasons before we see what the plan is? I can understand him not being backed, but are we going to say that over the last 3 seasons, our footballing squad has been so bad that we can't see some semblance of what the manager is trying to do? Arne Slot has been here for a few games and he's got a system in place already. Ange was at his club for a few games. He had a system. Does it mean that their systems worked or were effective? No, but we knew what Ange Ball was from the get go. Even when Pep himself struggled in his first season with City because he finished fourth, I think, in Pep's first season. It was people were criticizing the fact that Pep is trying to play Pep ball in the Premier League, but it didn't deter Pep from trying to play his football. He's got a philosophy and he's stuck by it. Unfortunately, the thing I'm seeing with Ten Hag is that we had a different way of playing in the first season. We played differently in the second season. And now, even today, when we were watching the game, I said the reason why we're so open is because it seems like Ten Hag is trying to play Ten Hag ball for the first time. So it's a third different system that we're trying to see within 3 seasons. And that's concerning for me because if he doesn't have what he needs to be able to play, how much more time do we give him? Because then we keep writing off seasons in an effort to wait for a style of play or a consistent and I think this was criticized when I said this. What is the style of play? What does that mean? I want to walk into games knowing that we've got a chance to win, but I don't have that confidence right now. And that's the reality. Whether we're playing Brighton or we're playing Liverpool, I don't have the confidence to say we'll get 3 points. Unless I'm, obviously being a United fan and I want to be positive. But the reality is I don't know what to expect from a game of football from Manchester United to say we're gonna get 3 points. And that's my concern. We're not playing in a way that says we want to win every game we go into. We're trying to survive every game we're going into. And I'm tired of being in survival mode. We're Manchester United by name at the moment because we're clearly not Manchester United by mentality and how we're playing on the pitch. But that's just genuinely how I feel. I'm not even going to go into today's game. I think today just summarizes the manager, and we've judged previous managers very harshly under a bad administration. He's actually had a good summer by comparison, to be honest. And I don't see a semblance of trying to fix whatever it is that's wrong with us. But anyway, big up to you, Kenny, bro. What are your thoughts on today's game?
Yeah, like I just said, this season, Eric Ten Hag Eric Ten Hag has been given enough tools that he just needed this season. He's got the likes of delayed Ugarte. Okay, Ugarte came in late, so okay. Lenny Yoro, okay, injured. Okay,
Mm,
then Zirkzee. I mean, you got 5 signings and like I still don't know. We spent like 200 million pounds and and it's crazy enough. Like Liverpool only made only one real signing, which is basically Chiesa. But
mm,
he's not being registered. So the lineup, what I have just seen, this was Klopp's lineup.
mm,
This was the main Klopp's starting 11, and and he's and Slot is just on Slot is just really like my only main issue from United from last season's preseason until now is that I've it's just same individual mistakes. same misplacing passes, same old crap. It's same thing. Like, what is going on? Like, what is happening to our training methods? Like, what do the players do in the training? I can only see Ruud van Nistelrooy being really that serious. Like, whenever I usually see the training videos, he literally just said Ganacho and to all the players in training, don't be sluggish. But today in this game, we were hella sluggish in the final third. It's the same old crap. And I said this on the preview, right?
Yeah.
The final third isn't working at all. It's not working. I said it before and I'll say again. We need a striker and we missed out on a striker. And Tony's gone to Saudi, by the way. He's gone to Al Hilal. He's gone. We've got no striker
Yeah.
until January. No left back cover, right? And the goal
I
actually
think it could be.
came from our left flank, actually, to be honest with you. And
Yeah.
Onana, bro, Onana, this guy, I wanted him gone. Like, after, I remember that Champions League game when we lost to Bayern Munich 4-3. I was like, sell
Yeah.
Onana. This guy ain't it. He's nah. It's comical, bro. Onana yet again. And
Yeah, bro.
I don't know. Mino had a shocker, but I don't blame him because he got burnt out real from last season. He got burnt out,
Mm.
and that's why we need a Mino cover. And let's be honest, like, I mean, people say we have Ericsson and we have someone else, but bro, Ericsson ain't good enough. He doesn't have the legs to do it.
Mm-mm.
Like, it's still like our bench is still crap. That's why we still need that's why we are just still short of signings. But but I'm sorry, man. But Ten Hag, but you're still being backed. You have no excuses this season, man. Seriously, you
Yeah,
have
bro. He's got nowhere
150
to
million,
hide.
no excuses, nowhere to hide. The I mean, last season, most of the time I backed Ten Hag. I was kind of strongly Ten Hag out last season. I have to admit it, because his obsession in starting Rashford, that was my main concern. But but I saw, like, Mark's stream. He was mentioning something about the contract, that like Rashford has to play this much minutes of the game. Like, when I actually heard it, I was like, bro, that's concerning. That's like, will he be
I
gone by
think that's
Christmas? Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I think that's an
Yeah,
interesting one. You know what I'm saying? When we speak about contracts, my personal opinion on that is I don't know because I'm not in the boardroom, so I can't speak to
100%. I also don't
information
know
I
too.
don't have. As fans, and I think that's what United fans also need to get in the back of their head is that we can only judge what's on the pitch because we don't, unless you know somebody who works there and is in these meetings on a daily basis. I mean, how many of us know somebody like that? Let's be honest. So unless you're in those meetings all the time, we have to judge what's on the pitch. And I know we say that it's not just Ten Hag's fault. Yes, it's not Ten Hag's fault that Joshua Zexi um doesn't score his opportunities. But the reason why we look to the manager is because in any industry, a team's performance is judged by the leader that's put in place. The buck stops with them at the end of the day. You feel me? It's his job to put together a coaching team with the club. I'm not gonna absolve the club. It's his job to do that. It's his job to train the people on the pitch. That's why when I say a means of playing, because I think this style of football thing is a Twitter buzzword that gets
yeah.
people riled.
Hmm,
What I'm saying, I just want to see a consistent way that is trying to put the ball in the back of the net because that's the goal
facts.
of and the objective of football. And I think people get wrapped up in pep ball and no, the goal of any football match is to put that ball in the back of a net.
In the back of the net. Simple. Win,
And
like,
whoever has the
goals
most
wins your
amount of
games.
goals
Yep. Facts.
gets 3 points or gets 1 point if it's a draw, right? And points, and that's why I felt like the FA Cup and Carabao, even though we had a good season the first season, I feel like they kind of mask Ten Hag's success because the true mental of a manager is judged over a league because you play the same teams twice over 38 games. Whereas with knockout football, it's almost you're lucky or you're unlucky by who you get. I mean, look at some of the teams we had to play last season to get to the final. Some people would have said that was an easy road. We almost messed it up along the way, by the way, with some of the teams. But that's a lack of the draw. With the league, like you're guaranteed to play City, you're guaranteed to play Aston Villa, you're guaranteed to play Ipswich. So you need to plan accordingly over 38 games. So when we say style of play, you're setting up your team to beat each and every one of these guys. Now, what is the probability? It's not going to be high, right? But I mean, not going to be high. You're not going to win every game, is what I'm trying to say, without being too fancy.
100%.
But you still need to put yourself in the best position, to compete. And I don't think our players are of such a poor level that we can't see this. And unfortunately for Ten Hag, if the people can't do what your philosophy is, you've got two options. You can either adapt to them and be successful, or you can leave and go to a club that will get you whatever it is you think you need. Because big up to Manchester's Red Forever. I don't know if you can tell by the accent. I'm from South Africa.
Yeah, you see, yeah, he's from South Africa.
From South Africa, brother. But
Yeah,
I'm not satisfied with the fact that people are telling me it's only 3 games, give him a chance. The reason why I say sack him, one, we've got an international break, unfortunately. So we have to sit with this. But secondly, that because it's only 3 games, it means the new manager still has enough time to try and compete in this league. Because personally, I'm tired of we can make top six, we can make top four. That's something that Arsene Wenger and Arsenal and Tottenham fans
I don't really give a
used
crap about
to.
these lot. Yeah,
I don't know if as a fan base we don't feel any sort of shame that Arsenal, City, Liverpool are competing. And again, there can only be one winner, right? And the best team will win. But there should never be a season or circumstance where we're not going for the Premier League, in my opinion, as United. Because if we're gonna compare ourselves to the Real Madrids of this world, there's never been a circumstance where even when Barcelona are dominating, which they did under Pep, where Real Madrid expected anything less from Real Madrid.
Hansi Flick is right now cooking, bro. They just beaten like some team like 7-0. Hansi Flick is cooking.
And I wanted Hansi Flick, but
I
people
actually
wanted to
same.
see they stuck with Ten Hag. And I said, you know what? Maybe for continuity, it makes sense. Because my thing was, okay, he had a good season, he had a bad season. This season, I don't see anything. It almost feels like we pressed pause on last season and then we pressed resume. Because I'm seeing us losing the ball the same way. I'm seeing us not. Dude, we're on -3. I looked up the goal difference. We already. Come on. You can't have 2 seasons where you're in the negative. And,
Yo,
I know we want to attribute blame to the players, but at the end of the day, these people that are playing for him, most of them are his players, and they take
yeah,
instructions from him, right? Because if let's say tomorrow we say, oh, the players need to think for themselves. If the players decide that okay, whatever Ten Hag is not trying to do is not working, I'm going to do whatever. We're gonna say, but these players are being rebellious because they're not taking instruction from the manager, right? A good story of that is when Thierry Henry said he didn't listen to Pep and he scored the goal anyway, right? What did Pep do? He said, "Dude, you're not listening to my instructions." So there must be something. There must be some sort of a communication break between because Ligt looks lost, Licha looks lost, Dalo looks lost, and these are all players that I feel like wanna play for Ten Hag, right? I'm not even talking about your Rashfords. Rashford, I wrote him off last season, bro. They need to sell that guy. I don't care, Mr. Manchester, whatever. They need to sell him, bro.
yeah,
Because
yeah. I think the backline was yeah. I was actually yeah. Actually, I saw Leisha, so I was like, bro. Even that Pav was actually saying in his channel like even yeah. Pav was actually mentioning something about Leisha like he said like Leisha needs a time of something. I was like, bro. I was like. But like it's bad when like Pav said something about Leach. I was like, mate.
now we're criticizing Ten Hag's generals. So what is Licha all of does Licha all of a sudden not know how to play Ten Hag ball? Guys, are we forgetting that Ten Hag managed De Ligt? So De Ligt knows how to play Ten Hag football.
He
He
knows how to
managed
play
Mazarov.
exactly.
He
You know,
managed
you,
um,
you know,
Licha.
Vegeta. It's weird. It's weird. Like when like Harry Maguire came on, like we looked a lot composed on the back. Like it just tells me like something is really wrong. And I really hope like after 2 weeks of international break it gets better. But I don't know. But we'll just see about it. So like I just said, I still give it like 10 to 15 games. If it still continues like this, yeah, he's gone. He's gone for me.
Bro, bro, I saw some Ajax guy, like he's got a big X channel. He's an Ajax fan. I forgot what he's called. Is it AFC something? I don't know what that guy's name's called. Even he
I don't
said,
know about
"Yo,
it.
Ten Hag is down out here," and that's a guy who watched Ten Hag at Ajax. He said Ten Hag is done, bro. Because what people aren't taking into consideration is that Ten Hag is a stubborn man. So what is the likelihood that he's gonna all of a sudden radically change his approach? Because some of the people who still back Ten Hag said we acknowledge he did poorly, and it's not the first time he chose poorly against Brighton, and he's done the same thing again today. So it's not a mistake. Ten Hag is deliberately making these decisions, and he's not learning from them. And all of a sudden, we're saying, no, give him 10 games, give him 15 games before we start judging him. Guys, by the time we're 10 games in, this league will take structure, it'll take form. We're in the bottom half of the table right now. And if he continues doing this, eighth or ninth again is very, very possible. So he would have finished third, eighth.
Bro, that's actually worse. Actually, that's a lot
He's
worse.
moving backwards. You understand that we compared him to Mikel Arteta, who finished eighth, second. So Arteta started
Eight, eight,
off
fifth,
bad.
yeah.
Oh,
And
sorry,
then
eighth, fifth,
he
second. Yeah. So Arteta started off bad, but he was on an upward because he went eighth, fifth, like you're saying. He's going the opposite. He almost started here and he's just doing this. And we all said we need to see 3 seasons. I'm like, dude, he's at the beginning of his third season, but it feels like he just started. And what's worse is that his fellow Dutch manager that we all laughed at. Remember, we said, Slot is managing, bro. Without the signings, remember, they didn't sign a lot of. Look at Liverpool's transfer. It's a nothing transfer.
they they, they only
Honest.
just signed they only signed Chiesa, but he didn't play, so he
Like we
just
were
saved it
laughing
all.
at the whole Zubamendi thing. Haha, you didn't get Zubamendi. But Arne Slot said, okay, cool. I'm just gonna manage with what I have. He's not saying Van Dijk is too old. He's not, he's not saying Mo Salah is too old. He's not making excuses, bro. That's just my personal opinion. And I'm not gonna say that people who back Ten Hag are wrong. That's their prerogative. It's their right. They can choose it. I'm just saying that Ten Hag supporters need to accept that not all of us are gonna agree with him. And me personally, I said I'm gonna choose United over everything. That was what
100%.
I
Yeah,
chose. I said I'm tired of Ten Hag in, Ten Hag out. Because at least when I'm United in, I'm always gonna be United in. There's never a time when I'm just gonna I don't support Man United anymore. No. And what it allows me to do is that I can step back and say, are we doing a good job? We're not doing a good job, bro. He's changed coaches and we're still playing the same. That's
that's the
impossible,
thing.
bro. Ooh, be calling you out. What do you say about this, bro?
No, I'm like, look. I can explain this. So basically, Ugarte. b- So we need. So here's my thing. We need a midfielder that can at least dictate the midfield. Yes, we may have Kobe Mainu, but he looks really like he had a shocker today. Really shocked today. He was shocking today, and I don't blame him to be honest with you. But we need a good cover for Kobe Mainu. I would take Fofana, to be honest with you, from AS Monaco, but he's gone.
Yeah, I think in this present time, the best thing we can do is to speak to Rabiot because he's a free agent. Speak to him.
Rabiot, yeah, just bring him in,
As
man.
much as his mom is a problem or whatever, he's still a good player. He's still good enough to at least give Kobe a chance to rest. You know, and I think to a
Exactly.
degree, as much as I don't like Rashford, I'm grateful that he's there in the sense that Garnacho doesn't have to play every single game, bro. Because then Garnacho would be in this problem if we heavily relied on him. And that's why I said we needed to move on Rashford so that we can try and buy in. If Arsenal are tired of Martinelli, I'd bring him in, bro. I think he had one bad season at Arsenal, but he's not a bad player.
Mm,
I'd take it.
I don't know about Martinelli, but I take some I literally I take some other wingers
Obviously, there's
from like unknown wingers that
unknown.
we as fans don't know.
Yeah. And you know what? From what I've heard from everybody, the scouting at our club is not bad. It's just nobody's ever listened to them. But it seems like Daniel is that his name? Daniel and
Dan Ashworth, yeah,
what's the technical director Wilcox? They seem
Wilcox.
to be guys who are listening to their departments. They're because they're negotiating. I don't think it's just them. I think they understand to say that don't pay this because this player is only that's a whole departmental thing. I mean, we our department told us that Anthony is only worth 40, but we refused to pay 40, and then we ended up paying 100 because of the people that were in charge at the time. So at the very and you dude, like I swear, I think people are ignoring that look that Ineos had, and it's not just Sir Jim Rack. All of them looked pissed, bro. And I don't think it's because yes, we're losing to Liverpool. It happens, dude. Sometimes you win the United Manchester derby. Sometimes you. I don't think it's that. I think it's the manner in which we lost it, bro.
The manner we
That's
how
why.
we lost again. Yes.
Yes, and that's why I said I don't know if Ten Hag has at least at the very least he's got until Christmas, in my opinion.
Yeah, he has till Christmas. Yeah,
Until Christmas,
facts.
I would sack him today. Personally, I'd say thank you. We tried. We backed you. We don't know where this is going, but I think he's got until Christmas because the one difference between these guys and Richard Arnold's and them, these guys are ruthless, bro. That's the one thing I've learned from this transfer. These guys are ruthless. So Rashford can feel very comfortable with being Mr. Manchester. I'm telling you, bro, that guy is getting sold in the summer. I don't know to who, but
I hope
Rashford
so,
is getting.
man.
And you know what's
Bro,
upsetting, bro? We sold Mason Greenwood, bro. Why?
I don't know why people are. I don't know why people like KG was telling me he was asking me like why the hell would you want Greenwood back? Like all these reckless delegates want like they just criticize me on they criticize me and Mark for for having our own opinion for wanting Mason Greenwood to stay. How did that turn out? How did that turn out for you guys? Who's
Nah,
gonna
bro, it's
score
crazy,
goals
man.
first? Who's gonna score
It's
goals first?
exactly, and that's my problem. We say we can't score, so Xerxes is not good enough to score. But then we let go of a goal scorer. I'm seeing people now saying we shouldn't have let go of Mason Greenwood. I'm like, guys, where
There
was
you
this?
go. They've already changed the tune. Yeah.
Brother, Ineos gave us a chance, bro. They put out feelers. They said, hey, we're still doing a review. I think a whole part of that was to see if people would be willing to bring him back. But because our fan base, sorry, with all due respect, doesn't have a spine, we let opposition fans and outside noise dictate to us what we should do in this situation. And kudos to Mason. Look, bro, he's killing it. The guys in France love him.
He's been scoring now. Yeah. He scored twice in the last game.
Yeah, bro. He could have had a lot more goals in his opening, what is it, 2 or 3 games now. That man could have had so many more goals. And I think the only saving grace is that we might have a buyback clause with Mason.
Oh, I'd take
And
him
if it
back right now, bro.
and if it's possible, bro, I'd call Mason, bro, and say, hey, bro, like,
Recall him back, bro.
hey, brother, you wanna pull through, but Matata United saying Liverpool didn't want Eric Ten Hag back tomorrow morning. That's why they stopped at 3. I, I don't know, bro. I think they genuinely tried, bro. Like we were getting opened up quite a bit after the third goal went in. It's just that our defenders actually put their bodies on the line to prevent those
bro,
goals going.
bro. You know when like Trent scored. You know when Trent scored got like this a lot, right? I was like, bro, like Liverpool look like scoring now. I'm like, bro. They are gonna
at
score.
our home ground, bro. And also, here's another thing that we don't speak about actually, Sachiv. Let's talk about this. Why is it that United for the last 3 seasons needed the other opposition team to score first before we started playing football? In both the good and bad season, that's been the case. That's crazy, bro. You can't be the home team and start on the back foot, bro. Why? That's ridiculous, bro. Like, come on, people. We can't say we want to compete for Champions Leagues and Premier Leagues, and this is the attitude we're taking towards this. Because let's say hypothetically, and I'm not a manager, right? I don't have UEFA coaching badges. What's stopping Ten Hag from starting Buendia over? Because I was that guy for Turkey, and he's a competent goalkeeper. He can actually stop goals.
Bro,
Like,
bro, I feel for Bayern, man. Like he should have started like some of the games, if some of the Premier League games. To be honest with you, big up to Stephanie Griffith. Like I know you were at the pub, but it's crazy. Now, people say now we need Rasmus Højlund back. I said this on KG show. Højlund is better coming off from the bench, and that's why we need a starting 11 striker.
mm, no, definitely, he's an impact player, bro. But
Yeah,
and
he's an
it's
impact.
crazy. People, when I said I wanted Tony, right? I know that Tony is not a 20 goal season scoring um center forward, but he played for Brentford, guys. Let's be honest with ourselves. He's not like he only look at Lacazette. Lacazette played for a good team and he had the same amount of goals as Tony. That's different. I wouldn't take Lacazette because he's already tied at a big club and he's failed. But Tony, for me, he's a good enough and mature enough center forward that the same chances, because what's his name? Xerxes looked nervous, guys. And I understand he's a young player
He's a
playing
young
in a
player as
big
well.
game. It's a big game. And I think this is his first start, right? Because the first 2 games we played a false nine before bringing Xerxes on, if I'm not mistaken. So his first game is Liverpool, guys. And not everybody's Anthony Martial who's gonna flourish against Liverpool on their first game. Tony was a special player. He just got let down by injuries. That's just the truth for me. So Tony for me would have put away that header. He would have, as much as that other chance was a hard chance, he would have, in my opinion, at least tried to put it on target. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And that's the
correct.
maturity. And I think that's what people took for granted. Arteta learned this pretty quickly. You can't just have a bunch of children. You can't just have a bunch of children playing for your team. You actually need, people laughed at like your Jorginhos, your Havertz. You need maturity in the team
Facts.
to balance out the youthfulness. Because and if you listen to Man United's legends, sorry, if you listen to Man United's legends, right? They say that the one thing that Fergie did right is that when the younger players were coming in, they were older, mature players to help guide them through the transition of you moving from Aston Villa, now you're playing for United, because those guys would take whatever heat came with playing for United. Whatever happened on the pitch, your Roy Keanes would be the first people to defend your younger players. But the mistake we made is that we built okay, but I'm not gonna blame Ineos and Ten Hag for this. This is a United problem. We built a team that doesn't have leaders. It didn't have a clear plan and vision. But the one thing I will say, Ineos knows what they want to do, bro. You can tell with how they bought play. Because what's his name? Our CEO, he made it clear from the get-go that the strategy would never be around Eric Ten Hag. It would be around what we as Manchester United Football Club want to do. And I can tell, bro, you can't tell me if by God's grace tomorrow we got Hansi Flick. He can't work with these group of players. If he can work with the crap that Barcelona has, he can work with our players, bro. That's my
Bro,
opinion. Let's check
yeah,
out some
yeah,
of the
Hansi,
comments, here,
yeah, Hansi Flick is cooking. Yeah, he's cooking right now.
brother.
And Yamal as well, man. He's
Oh,
something
bro.
special.
They got generational on there. We're wasting our generational. I'm telling you. And one of these days, Madrid is gonna come knocking for Kobe and he's gonna leave if we don't change whatever this
That's
is.
what that's what actually Temba Bucks was actually saying on doing the West Ham stream. He actually
Mhm.
said, I was like, yeah. Yeah,
It's true,
we
bro.
can't. Yeah, that's true though. To be fair,
Also, remember, he still has to get a new contract. Otherwise, he's gonna go for like cheap or for free or something stupid. Like Kobe is actually due. And why would he sign up to this team and what we're doing right now? I don't want to cuss, but big up to Stephanie. She says Ogate can't start soon enough. Our midfield was wasteful, woeful, non-existent. Bruno, Casemiro, minor respectively. Collective responsibility, and I agree with this because we clearly tried to play through the middle today. And that's why I don't think it was of consequence that we didn't have Ahmad. As much as Ahmad did good when he came on, we clearly weren't playing with the wingers today. We tried to play through the middle. Casemiro, problem number one. Dude can't seem to find a red shirt. I don't understand. I don't know if he needs eye contact. I don't know if he's colorblind. I don't, bro. I suck at football, but you can't tell me I can't make a 5 yard pass with nobody. He had no pressure with the first goal, bro. You understand? Man is under no pressure and he still gives the ball away. And Bots asked me, so does Ugarte pass better than Casemiro? I said, dude, Ogata is known for being a safe passer. I'd rather have that in the team. He safe
facts.
passing simply means he doesn't take any risks. He finds a United player or he finds a teammate. Casemiro can't even do that, bro. Who asked Casemiro to become Paul Pogba? Nobody.
No one.
Clean up, pass the ball to Maino or Bruno, and move on. That's your job. Don't try the fancy over the head through balls or yes, you can do it every once in a while because he does do it. It looks nice, but keep it simple, in my opinion. Keep it simple. Keep it moving. Keep it simple.
Yeah, just keep it simple, man. Like that's why we just got at Ugarte, and you know what, Vegeta. After this game right now, I'm kind of a little bit concerned about our Europa League games. You never know. We might actually get an upset
Are
loss
we getting
against
messed up,
against.
bro?
Yeah, like we have like Porto. Like I actually knew we were going to get Porto. Like I'll be honest with you, FC Porto away
Um,
from home.
bro, you know that this whole thing is rigged, bro. But we don't have the luxury of having a Busquets. So this whole thing of people wanting your six to pass out, we don't have that, bro. But Ugarte is a good six in the sense that he's a different kind of he's a destroying type of six. He can clean up messes. And that's all I need because I'm tired of people going through our midfield as if we're playing with like
Facts.
4-3 any. We're just playing with 7 players because our three midfielders. And also what people forget is not Bruno's responsibility to leave the number 10 and to come and try and defend. And I think that's the issue I have with modern football. Back in the day, a number 10 didn't have to do that crap because the 8, the box to box, and the 6 took care of the defending of the back line. But now, when Casemiro is giving the ball away and Bruno is all the way up the pitch because he's thinking we're on the attack, you guys want this man to run from the opposition's half to our half to defend. And to credit Bruno, he did that because if you look at the first goal, Bruno is one of the 3 players at the back. Where is our right back in that situation? I don't know. He's not there. Bruno is the number 10 of the team. Joshua Zirkzee is number 9, but he's playing number 8 most of the time in our team. I don't understand that, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. That Harry Kane style of center forward, I hate it. That whole dropping deep I don't like that.
That's
I
why
want my number 9s to stay in the
that
box. Stay there, bro.
that's why we just kind of low key dodged that Harry Kane transfer. I'm actually glad we didn't get him, to be honest with you.
Bro. We would have paid a lot of money in wages and the actual fee.
He actually demanded the same amount of wages that we actually paid Alexis Sanchez like few seasons ago.
Hey, bro.
Almost.
But you know what? Like Stephanie saying, Ugarte and Hoyland will be back. And I don't know. I don't know if it'll make. Well, I hope Ogata at the very least will make a lot of a difference. But like I'm saying, I still think um I still think we need like a Rabiot because I think
Yeah, we
Kobe.
still need a because Kobe needs a rest, man. He's
I think he
he's
needs a
just
break,
tired.
and we need to learn from. As much as I criticize Marcus Rashford, we need to learn from his early career because he had a breakout season and then we started abusing him. We played him through injuries and it's not good, bro. You can see that it's hindered his progression, and I don't want that for Kobe because I genuinely think that Kobe is a talent, bro. He's genuinely, we haven't had, besides Mason Greenwood, we haven't had a player like this in a minute. You
That's
know what I'm saying?
100%.
And imagine we could have had two generational players. We could have had Kobe and Greenwood in our team playing for United. And then I don't mind if Madrid comes in a few years and they want to pay 200 million, then it's okay. We can reinvest in the squad at that stage. But I also have to agree with what Stephanie's saying. Yeah, players aren't working for each other, They're not, bro. But you know what? Another thing I noticed, I don't know if you saw this. I think in the first half we had like a water break or some, I don't know, or there was an injury to Mazarawi, I
Yeah,
think it was.
yeah,
And
something like that. Yeah,
I saw the camera pan to De Ligt and Licha, and I don't know who the third player was.
yeah.
And you could see
I think
De Ligt,
Casemiro. I think it was Casemiro.
yeah, and
I think it was him.
Casemiro. And De Ligt was talking to Licha, and it's because these guys, and that's why I'm gonna give De Ligt grace. They don't have chemistry, and you can see that De Ligt is trying as a leader would. He's trying to say, "Hey, let's work together. What's your game? This is my game." So those two are gonna need some time to form a partnership. But I also
Yeah,
think they were
yeah,
trying
that's
to address
yeah.
Casemiro, dude. Like, you can't keep doing this, bro. You're putting us on the back foot. Do something. That man looked terrified. I was like, this can't be the same Casemiro, bro. We must have gotten scammed. Did we get a Wish.com version of Casemiro over the summer or something?
There's
Man
a
looks
reason
terrified.
why. There was a reason why like there was a reason why like Real Madrid wanted to sell Casemiro because he, I think he kind of peaked because he was already peaked. I mean, the reason why Casemiro kind of thrived in because of I think it was Fred last season.
Mm, his
It was
energy,
Fred
man.
last season.
The
Yeah,
energy.
it
But you
was
see, it's
Fred.
crazy.
It was Fred and it was Fred. I think and Leacher, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But you know what's crazy, bro? I feel like if you put like a Nugate, then you also kind of will see Kobe play with a little bit of more freedom because people like Kobe may know, even Scott McTominay to a degree, they don't want to play that far back because they understand that their end product in further up the pitch is where they flourish. 1-2 passes. And poor Bruno, bro. As much as we say we need Bruno to create, we can't just have one creator. That's another mistake that we've made at United.
Yeah, we need
We
another one as
only
well.
have the one. Oh, I think Ahmad is also another creator if you do play him because he actually tries to put the ball into the
Mm.
box. We and that's what I hate about this transfer season. Bods was surprised when I said it's a 7 out of 10 transfer, and I said simply, dude, we didn't address left back. I'm not gonna wait around for Luke Shaw. That's crazy. Poor Malacia has
We
had
have
three bot.
we have to survive another 6 months of without a left back.
Oh, dude, it's craziness, bro. And I think in hindsight, look, Masarawi is great, but I think we should have taken the loss of losing 1B for free to address the left back position. That's just me now. In hindsight, we should have just said, you know what, we're gonna lose 1B for free. Let's rather invest in a left. We actually don't have a left back, and Delo looks miserable out there.
Yeah,
He
he's
does
not a nice
not
left back
want to
as
be.
well.
He does not want to be there, bro. He does not want to be there at all. So there's a lot of things that we got right in the window, but nah, bro. We also need to start buying wingers that actually want to create for our strikers. We need to stop this thing of having wingers that don't look up. You can't play football like this. That's crazy. You have to look up. We need intelligence. But like Ineos, I'm not worried about them. Who I'm worried about is Ten Hag. He also needs to be worried, bro, and be fearful for his job. Because this is not good enough, bro. He said good is not good enough. Yes, sir. Good is not good enough. This is crap. We're not even
Yeah,
doing good anymore.
in his first season, I actually had some hope on him, but like second season, I'm like I don't know what was going on in his head in his second season. Like he wants to play transitional football, and some of and mate, the guy was playing 3-1-6 for 3-1-6 formation at times. I'm like, bro, like that was sometimes that was where I can kind of understand why some United fans wanted Ten Hag to be sacked. But listen, I stood by Ten Hag through like for most of the periods like last season. But but like I said in the group chat, this season this guy has no excuses. He has till Christmas. He needs to do what he needs to do with the amount of tools that he just got it from the Ineos. He needs to deliver. This season,
Yeah, man.
this season he needs a drastic improvement. Like I wouldn't mind us finishing fifth. this season, but at least there has to be improvement. I'm not saying like we should be challenging. I'm not. We should be targeted. We I'm not going to be that reckless, right? I'm saying
Mm.
all I demand is like a better improvement in football, and and much improvement from basically eighth to fifth.
Nah, definitely, bro. And for me, improvement looks like having a winning style of play, bro. I need you to be bodying play teams like Brighton, okay? With all due respect to
Yeah,
them, I
this
don't
is
give.
yeah yeah this is like another thing I wanted to actually highlight. Like we need to beat those like 9th, 10th place, like away from home, especially even against the top 10 sides. Like Ten Hag's record was simply horrifying. He like those were the two key areas like he needs to improve on from this season. If he doesn't do it, like it's peak this season.
Yeah, bro. But nah, bro. Hopefully this has been therapeutic. Let me ask two questions to close us off, right? So my first question to you, obviously, is so you're giving Ten Hag until when? Until Christmas? Until the winter? I mean, yeah, winter, I guess.
I'm yeah, yeah, yeah. I think technically in UK it's winter, so yeah, it's winter.
Yeah. You're gonna give him until Christmas, essentially.
Yeah, Christmas.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, how
That's
about
fair,
you?
bro.
Yeah, how about you?
Nah, bro, I've jumped off. Personally, people are saying they're waiting for a here we go for Rabiot or whatever. I'm looking for
I
the
don't
sky
even.
banner that says he's been let go. He needs to be fired tonight. That's where I'm at with Ten Hag. And I know it's not completely his fault, but he's the biggest change that I can make right now to impact what we have. Because I'm not gonna sell 22 players tomorrow to get a new squad. That's not it's not possible. Um any final thoughts on the game as a whole? What do you want to see after the 2 weeks break that's different from what you saw today?
I think you just mentioned like the winning style of play. That's it. Like, look, as much as I said, like we did have a style of play since season one, but I've like from like what I've observed from last season, like you actually mentioned some important points, like the system was changing from season one to season two, and now this is the new system, and but like by the looks of it, like we are back to square one. We are actually back to square one.
No, 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 for sure. And big ups to you, Kenny. Thank you, bro,
Yeah,
for
big up.
keeping me company. Hopefully, it's
No
been very
worries.
therapeutic for you as well. Look, if Ten Hag is, hey, bro, we need to vent. And I think I'm gonna do this for the rest of the season. I'm gonna have a program called therapeutic. And sometimes it'll be good because we'll win. I don't think we'll lose every game, but we'll just have a little show on the halftime with Vegeta called therapy with Vegeta. And what I want for this channel, obviously, YouTube has its guidelines, and I hope by now we kind of are familiar with that. But I want the people in the chat and anybody who calls into the show. I'm not going to interrupt you ever. I like to listen to people talk. I want you guys to have a spot on YouTube. Genuinely, I don't have sponsorships. I'm not monetized, so don't worry about those things, guys. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Say what is on your mind. Let's be respectful about it. Obviously, don't bring people's mothers and countries and
Oh
all that
yeah, no, no,
fun.
no, no, no. That's no, we are not like, yeah, we are not like those the
Yeah,
like those
bro.
like those reckless delegates who just say SYM and all this. Nah,
Oh no.
we really don't do that though.
Yeah, so that I'm gonna rename the stream so that it's consistent. We're gonna call it therapeutic, the therapy with Dr. Vegeta Sama, and I'm not a
No,
doctor
doctor,
really.
you're
I'm not a doctor really, but anyway, we'll look at that. But for me as a host, what I want to see is play Bendia, dude. I don't know. At the very least, I don't want to see Onana anymore. I'm done. He doesn't even know how to kick a ball, and that's what we bought him here to do. That's craziness.
bro, why does he even stay on the line? That's my main issue. Like his the amount of times his timing, the way he wants to dive to make a save, it's just comical. And like like him his his like him not saving from the back post is just like for the I think was it from the Diaz first goal? Like is it?
Big up,
Uh,
guys. Big up, big up,
big
big
up
up, big
Mitchell.
up, big up,
Mitchell,
What's up, Mick?
big up. It's
big
been
up,
a while.
Vijay. Big up, Sashif.
Yeah. Sorry. Just finish off your thought, Kenny. Then I'll hand over to Mick.
Yeah, okay.
Mish.
Yeah. All I'm just going to say is like this. Onana has became like the Onana what I've seen from last season. So I remember like last season I call Onana the Cameroonian Pickford, and today he showed me that.
You know what's crazy though? Tom Heaton will probably do a better job than Onana. That's the funny thing about all
I'd
of
I'd
this.
actually start Heaton like next like after the international break, bro.
Oh, and I criticize Heaton. But anyway, Mick, welcome to the
Yo,
therapy, my friend. Like I said, the
yeah,
ground
man.
rules. You can say
It's
anything and
therapy for
everything.
sure. It's
Just be
therapy for sure.
respectful about it. But speak what is really on your mind, bro. What's up?
Bro, what is on my mind? I think someone mentioned it. It's Onana, bro. I am fucking sorry. I am really concerned about this guy, bro. Like he let in three goals that if David De Gea was in between the goalposts, David De Gea saves one of those goals. Definitely 100%. And you guys know it as well. David
Yeah,
De
no.
Gea does not let one of those goals in. What is this guy doing, bro? This guy is a fraud. Get him out of my club. Get him out of my club. I'm telling you right now, this guy is not a Manchester United goalkeeper. We need another goalkeeper. That's one of our biggest problems this season. Maserati, class. He was class today. Dallo, class. He was class today. Salah couldn't get past him. Salah scored a goal, but yeah, Dallo had him on lockdown. Dallo, I'm just enjoying his development because this guy he's been developing. I still think he needs to work on his throwings. Like he's kind of nervous when he gets throwings. Like just throw it back to the defender or something instead of like looking for an attacking player. Dallo
Mm.
is good. Um, Delict was alright today. Lissandro was okay. Casemiro had a bad game. It is what it is. Everybody can have a bad game. I think like people are going too much over the top because it's against Liverpool, so people are always people are always
This is basically Casemiro after the game today.
people are
I
always
saw
gonna
that
give
I saw that
Casemiro
on
slander because he's a Real Madrid Champions League winner 5 times, and people are always gonna be on his back. But he had a bad game. It is what it is. He was the cause of like 2 goals. We I don't think we actually played bad. We didn't play terrible. Liverpool didn't come to Old Trafford and dominate us. They scored 3 goals. They were ruthless. We weren't. We weren't ruthless. That was the difference today. We need to be more ruthless as Manchester United club, Manchester United fans, Manchester United players. We need to be more ruthless in what we do in our attack. When we get chances, we need to put them away. But Rashford, Rashford surprisingly was the man of the match today for me. I think he was really
Whoa.
yeah, I know a lot of people don't agree with that, but that's my opinion. Rashford was really good today. I don't know what you guys think about that.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't even thought of man of the match. You know what? Now that you brought up the topic, let's rate these plays quickly. Let's go through the squad, right? Uh Onana, Kenny. I'm not gonna give it to Mick. That's too easy. Kenny, Onana.
Zero.
Whoa.
I'll give him a 2. I'll give him a 2.
Sheesh. I think I also give him a two. At least he was there. He was in post. Uh, Mick, I'll give you our right back, Mazraoui.
Maserati gets a 6.5 for me. We lost the game. If we had won or draw, I'll give him a 7 or a 7.5, but we lost the game. So 6.5 for Maserati. He was class. Luis Diaz just scored the goals. He couldn't get past Maserati. Maserati was class today. Don't nobody put respect on Luis Maserati's name. He's a really good player. I'm happy that we have him at Manchester United.
Fair enough, bro. I'll go next. The low, I'll say I'll give him like a 6.5. He doesn't want to be there, but he's doing a job for us, because unfortunately this club decided not to get a left back. So I'll say that much, kudos to the low. He's doing his job. And most of the defense today was good. Our midfield has actually been to our detriment today.
Our
But we'll get to
main
those
our
guys.
main problem was, yeah. Yeah, so what? So you said, so Mitch, you said for Maserati, and you said for
6.5,
Dalot,
six
right?
point five for Maserati.
Yeah.
Yeah. So after with Vegeta, you went with Diego Dalot. Martinez, yeah, I actually give him a six.
Martinez, no?
Six, yeah,
Ah,
six.
Licha. For him, for his standards, he actually didn't. He had an okay game. I'd say, like, I'd give him a 5.5, above average. He had an above average game.
Yeah,
What
I'm
are you
with
saying?
you on that. I'm with you on that. Vegeta 5.5, around that score. He was okay. He was okay. Nothing too special. He was good. He was average because we lost the game. If we had won that game, he would probably get to like a 6.5 or a 7. But he didn't
Yeah,
do anything too wrong today. I mean, it was just an okay game for Martinez. He wasn't the reason that we lost that game.
cool, man. And then over back to you, Mick. What are you thinking? Delicht? What are we giving him today?
Oh, the Licks first start in the Premier League. He did okay. He wasn't at fault for any of the goals to my memory. I don't know if he did something stupid, but like from what I saw, he was okay on the ball. He defended well. Yeah, I'll give him a solid 5.5 as well with Martinez.
Mm, yeah, I'll give Delicht a 6. I'll round it out. I'll say it's
Six.
6 for today.
Yeah, yeah, six, six. Yeah, I gave him a six as
Mm.
well.
And then first half center defensive midfield was Casemiro. Kenny, what do you think, bro?
Nah, this Brazilian uncle gets a zero from me, man.
Oh,
Listen,
He,
anybody can have a bad game. Cristiano Ronaldo can have a bad game. Lionel Messi can have a bad game. He had a bad game today. He was terrible. I'll give him a 2. I believe that he's a world class player still. I believe he can bounce back. So I'll give him a 2 today because he was at fault for 2 of the goals. Even though I think the second one was kind of unfair because I thought that was a foul and the
mm.
referee kind of fucked up in that moment. Excuse my language.
No,
But yeah,
bro, dude, I'm not
I
monetized. Go for it.
I give Casemiro 2.5, something like that.
Okay. No, fair enough. For me, because he's a Champions League winning central defensive midfielder, he's been here before. That's what's disappointing for me. You can't play the El Clasico and then be scared. No, Chief. No, no, no. I'm giving him a 1.1 and 1.5 because of that. I'm not happy with that performance from Casemiro. But like Mitchell, everybody can have a bad game. I'm not gonna give him zero. Damn, Kenny, bro. That's brutal, bro. He wasn't just terrible. But anyway, Mick, I'm gonna give you Kabe Maina.
Listen, was Kobe at fault for one of the goals? I think he was. I'm not sure whether it was him.
I
Was
think it was
he?
the third one.
oh,
I think it was the third.
Yeah,
I
the
think,
third goal,
I
right? He
think this.
lost the ball. He
Yeah,
lost the ball, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, apart
yeah.
from that,
I think it
his
was
game
Kobe.
was good today. I think he played like Clarence Seedorf, in my opinion. Like he was really good today. I'll give him a probably solid 5. Because we lost, so
Damn.
I can't give him like a 7 or a 6 or something crazy. I'll give him a solid 5. Copy Mino.
Wow. I must have been watching a different game. Kenny, what are you saying about Kobe?
Nah, I can't like Kobe might have had a shocker, but I don't really blame him. I just think he really got burnt out in my honest opinion. So
He
I
didn't
am
though, Kenny. Like he played through the 90 minutes. I mean, he was okay. Like he didn't get burned out like how he did
nah,
against Brighton.
I just feel like he got really phased out like that. No, I think he just needs a rest. Like So I like I'll give I'll be a bit generous for Kobe. I would have given I would have given him a 4, but I'll just kind of give him a 5 for this one.
I
5.
actually think he was one of our better players today amongst the rest. He was good on the ball. Like he tried to make things happen. It just didn't click for us today. But Kobe, yeah, a five for me, solid five.
Huh. I just saw red today. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I did not see any good
Listen, I
performances on
can
the pitch.
listen, Vegeta. I can understand where you're coming from because it's Liverpool, right? And we lost 3-0 at home. It's embarrassing, but Kobe wasn't that terrible today. I'll just give him a five.
Sure, fair enough,
Yeah,
bro. I'm gonna
fair
give him a
enough.
4. Because I'm holding him to a higher standard. He's generational. He's Kobe, and everybody has a bad game every now and then. Not mad at Kobe. Captain Bruno Fernandez, Kenny. Yeah, yeah.
Chaotic. I don't know, man. It's a mixed. Yeah, I think he had a mixed game today. Yeah, I haven't really spoken much about Bruno as well, but yeah, he had to do everything in midfield, and it's crazy. He had to. I don't
Bro,
know,
he was in
man.
defense at some stage, bro. That's how bad it was getting. Man was in. I was playing a center back.
I just don't know. Like there was. Yeah, yeah. I will give him a 6.
Yo, cheers, Steffi. Thank you very much. Our resident moderator. Have a good one. What are you saying, Mick? Bruno.
First of all,
How do
big
you
up
rate his game today?
Stephanie, the mod legend for across all channels.
Yeah,
Big
yeah.
ups to her. Bruno. Bruno was appalling today. He was really poor. According to Bruno Fernandez standards, he was really poor today. I didn't even notice he was in the game. He had shots like that were going like out of the stadium and whatnot. I mean, I'll give him according to Bruno's standards, I'll give him a 4 or 3. 3.5 for me. Yeah, Bruno was poor today. He's our
Mm,
captain as well. He should do better. He
Yeah, fair
knows
enough.
yeah.
what it means. He knows what it means to play for Man United. He should do better, in my opinion. 3.5, Bruno Fernandez.
Nah, I'm gonna make on this one, bro. Bruno Fernandes. If this was UV, I would say he was poor. It's poor. He had a poor game. It's very poor. That was a 4 out of 10 game from Bruno, bro. As there was no leadership in that midfield whatsoever. He should have been the one saying, "Yo,
Vegeta,
Casemiro, brother."
Vegeta, I also think what affected Bruno's games today was Xerxes because they were both playing like this kind of like false nine thing. So like they don't really
Mm,
understand each other yet. Like because Xerxes is new to the team, and Bruno is like he wants to be like the roaming player, like who roams all around the pitch, and Xerxes wants to do that as well. So it's like kind of like confusing for both of them.
Nah,
So
bro.
yeah.
I hear what you're saying. Somebody should tell Xerxes, bro, you're a number 9. Bruno can roam because me personally, that's what I know what 10 does. A 10 doesn't get told, hey, you must be here. They roam. So Zexi must go call Scott McTominay and ask him, bro, how do I go? How do I occupy those positions? Because hey, you might hate Scott, but the one thing that man knew was to be in the box at the right place at the right time. But anyway, we don't talk about people who aren't here anymore. Bruno, I said for let's go Rashford because Mick, you said he was your man of the match. What are you rating him?
I give Mazarao 6.5, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll give the same to Rashford 6.5. That's the highest score I'm going on today because it's a loss. You can't give anything above a 6.5. It's a loss for Manchester United at Old Trafford against our biggest rivals. You can't go anything above that for any other player, in my opinion. That's just crazy. So yeah, I'll give what's the player again? Is it
it's
who is
Rashford.
it? Who's the player?
Rashford. Rashford.
Rashford, yeah, 6.5 for me. He
Yeah.
he showed up today. I mean, he always turns up in big games. He was spreading the balls today. I was surprised he wasn't taking shots from like stupid angles. He was actually crossing the ball into our striker, which is Xerxes. Xerxes missed a couple of chances, but that happens. It wasn't like clear cut chances where he has to like score 100%. So Rashford created chances, and I'm happy to see that he's actually thinking of other players in the Man United team instead of like just being selfish and trying to score a goal himself. So for that reason, I gave Rashford a 6.5. I hope he continues this, and yeah, I hope he continues this for the rest of the games instead of trying to be like the main man all the time. You don't have to be. Sometimes you just have to play the game. When you see a take on is not on, just pass the ball back. Just pass it back. And he did that today. He did his job. Like Roy Keane always says, he did his job. So
That
big up
nice
to
job.
Rashford. Big up to Rashford for that. 6.5 for Rashford for me.
Okay, Kenny, how you feeling? Take off your hate
Uh,
of Rashi and just assess today's game.
Rashford was still kind of non-existent today. I just don't think he really showed up today. I don't know, but I mean, I'm saying it's a 4 out of 10. I just don't really see the same Rashford as what I've seen in him in 22-23 season.
Okay.
Like he's just not it for me personally.
Sheesh. Okay. Well, I'm gonna give him a five. I think he was average. He's been worse before. I think like Mitch is saying, yeah, he wasn't at least giving away the ball and running into like
Yeah,
what do
maybe,
they call
but
what do you call it? He wasn't running into cul-de-sacs. Yes, that's what they call them.
I mean,
He wasn't just
according to
running.
Rashford standards, we know he always like fucks up. He didn't do that today, so that's why I'm
Yeah,
giving him a
he
high
done okay.
score.
Done okay. You know, done his job. He done his job, Kenny. Joshua Xerxes. Kenny, start. Give us
yeah,
your.
that's basically Xerxes. I believe that's his full 90 minutes. So yeah, I like he looked
He
kind of
he
lost.
got he
I
got
kind of
sub though, Kenny. He got sub.
thought
I
because
think
of
he got sub like in the 83 minute or something like that. He didn't play 90 minutes.
or I might have, yeah, I might have actually shut down I might actually shut down the game while I was
So
yeah
you
my
feel.
yeah yeah I mean Zirkzee I'm not yeah I mean it's his first like full 80 minutes debut, so yeah he looked kind of lost, yeah, and even on the ball he was actually decent on the ball, I can't lie. And he had two good chances. Maybe he could have scored one, but yeah, like I just said, I'm not gonna judge him. Like he's just new to the team. So I'm just gonna give him a yeah. I'm just gonna give him a 5 out of 10.
Jeez. Okay, Mitch. What do you say, bro?
Yeah, I basically agree with Kenny. He is new to the team. He's trying to understand Bruno's game. He's trying to understand Rashford's game. He's trying to understand Garnacho's game. Yeah. I'll basically give him a 4 today. I know it sounds a bit harsh, but I feel like he was too he was too like anxious to like prove himself instead of like playing his normal game. And also I think the tactics didn't help him because he was like kind of confused with like Bruno in the double false nine thing that Ten Hag is trying to like do, which hasn't worked so far in my opinion. Xerxes, I'll give him a 4, a solid 4 in my opinion.
Yeah, get it. Xerxes did not get it today. I'm gonna give him a four, and I'll tell you why, bro. I don't like the architect of dropping deep. I don't need that for my number 10. Because if we're gonna cry for our wingers and midfielders to create chances, be where you need to be, okay? And also, you were in Bruno's way, like Mitch is saying. So that's a four for me. It's his first game, starting for us. So it is what it is.
Right.
Hopefully,
Is his first start as well. So he obviously he's playing for the biggest team in the world. He's gonna be nervous a little
he's
bit.
gonna be
He's gonna
nervous.
try to
He's young.
like prove himself like he's the guy, but Yeah, I think if he played his normal game, he would have been better, but he tried to like do
Too
over
much.
like too much. Yeah,
He
basically.
did too much, bro. And then we had Ganache before he was taken off. Mate, what are you saying, buddy? Ganacho.
Uh, I love Garnacho, boss. I like him. He's a really good player. I don't think he should be a starter for Manchester United, in my opinion. He's better coming off the bench as an impact player when there's like tired legs. He can like be really dangerous in those kind of situations.
Yeah.
So Ten Hag should put him on the bench like what he did in the first two games. He's really dangerous coming off the bench. Starting a game is not his forte. I know he wants to start because he think he's good enough, but I don't think so. And he should be coming off the bench, in my opinion. So I'll give Garnacho a 2.5 for Garnacho today. He was really poor. He lost the ball a lot of times. You know, when the ball gets to Ahmad, it sticks. It sticks. Even if he can like beat a player, he'll pass it back. He'll His ball retention is good, and that's what Garnacho needs to improve on, his ball retention. You don't always have to beat a player and like be like electric. Just keep the fucking ball. Why are you always losing the ball, bro? Keep the ball, Garnacho, and I'll be happy with you. But he doesn't keep the ball. Anytime he gets the ball, he trying to go past the player. You're not fucking Cristiano Ronaldo in his prime. You're Garnacho. Be what you are. You're an impact player. You're sub. You're a good player. I don't think you're world class. I don't think you're generational, but I think you can be a decent player in the Prem. 2.5 Garnacho.
Well, you heard him,
Wow.
Kenny. He's not CR7, even though I think he seemed to improve with CR7. What are you
Yeah,
giving
yeah,
Ganache?
yeah, yeah. I can't lie. I think pretty much all of our attackers had a horror game, to be honest. So, yeah, I think, yeah. There were times like Garnacho lost the ball, like plenty of times. I kind of agree with that, but yeah, I mean, I back Garnacho this season, and I will continue to do so. But yeah, I think he needs to do a lot better with his decision making, and and also keeping the ball as so. If he does those things, then he'll be a good player.
I
And yes,
agree.
for
I agree. 100%, Kenny. He needs to improve his decision making. It's just not good enough. He needs to improve
Mhm.
anyway.
yeah, just
Go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah. Yeah. I think last season for me, I think we actually depended a lot of on Garnacho. That yeah, and are we really seeing the same Garnacho that really sometimes he looks a bit selfish? That's what we don't want him to be. Like yeah, Garnacho for me, I'll give him a four.
I'm gonna give him a three, simply because I don't even remember what the heck he did in the game. I know he was there.
I
I know
know,
he made
He
some.
right?
was there. Right?
I know,
Yeah,
right?
I
What did
just don't
he
know
do?
what
What
he
did he do, bro? Like,
did.
how does he
I can't
deserve a
even give you a
4?
reason. I'm even wondering why I'm giving him a three. He should be a zero, bro. I don't know what he did in the game personally. Ganacho. Okay, let's look at our subs
mm.
quickly, and then we'll judge the manager. You guys will have to remind me. I think I switched off at some stage. I know
Did
we
we
brought
do?
on
Did we
Maguire.
do Kobe Mino? Did we do Kobe Mino? Did we do Diego
Yes,
Dallo?
but you
Did we
can
do
give him a
Licha?
rating now if you want to. We did do Kobe.
So we're on the subject. So who did he
We'll
bring
start
on?
with Harry
Collier, is
because I
it?
know we brought on Harry Maguire.
He brought on Toby Collier first
Oh
in the
yeah, yeah,
second half
Collier.
at the start.
Uh, you know what? The kid's young. He did a lot better than Casemiro. I'll give him I'm not.
That's
I'm not mad at his
that's
performance.
that's the worst if we say Collier has already started a lot better than Casemiro. It's just like
I mean, the
yeah,
kid was
I
smart.
I'd also
He
give
knew
him a
when to go
yeah. He
down.
looks he looks
He
he,
kept the
he looks like a
ball.
smart, really smart, really smart, intelligent player, and I think we have a good future in our hands in this kids. Like we have already Kobe Mano, now Collier. I think Mark knows a lot about academy players. So like he mentioned me like bad times in his on his stream, like Collier and Kobe Mano. They used to play with like each other in the midfield during the academy days. So I was like, yeah, yeah. Like I don't know much about. I don't really watch a lot of like under 18s games. So yeah, you have to ask Mark about that. Yeah. Speaking of Collier, I thought he was decent. Yeah. I mean, he's still yet to grow maturely into his game. Like I'm sure he will do better in the next coming few years. So yeah, I wish this kid all the best into the new club's career at the moment.
Mhm.
So I just hope that this fan base don't really turn their back on him. He's a young kid, and I will give him a good five out of 10.
What you saying, Mike? Collier?
Yeah, I basically, can you hear me?
No,
Yeah, I
hundred
can hear you
percent. You're good.
perfectly. 100%.
Yeah, I basically agree with everything you guys just said about Toby. He's a quality player, in my opinion. I'll give him a solid 5 today. I mean, you can see like the kid is confident in his ability. And I have a unpopular opinion. I think he's gonna be, if not as good as Kobe Menu, I think he's gonna be better than Kobe Menu. Cause this kid is different, bro. Like his awareness, his tackle. He's just brave, if you know what I mean, Vegeta. He's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
brave. Like he doesn't care whether he loses the ball. He knows he's gonna win it back. He's gonna play the pass, whether he thinks he's gonna lose it or not. He's gonna play the pass regardless. I'll give him a solid 5. That's what you give him, right, Sashiv?
Yeah, yeah.
Solid
We
Yeah,
all give
five.
five.
him five.
Solid
Yeah,
5 in my
the kid's
opinion.
intelligent, bro.
He's got
He's
good
That kid.
IQ. He's got good IQ.
Yeah, bro. Now, if he's better or good as, hey, I'm happy about that. That benefits us at United. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Sir Timothy Maguire, don't mind me. That's what I call Harry. He's been okay. He's been great for us, not bad. What are you guys giving Harry Maguire? Who wants to go first? So Chiv.
when actually Maguire came on, actually he looked a lot composed. He looked a lot b- better. Yeah, I'm kind of lost. Like when actually Delay came on, like we actually stopped to actually concede goals. That's I that's the puzzle moment I actually kind of felt. So Maguire for me, I think yeah, I think five. I think impact, just an impact he just made. How
Okay.
about you guys?
What's up, Nick? What are you saying about Maguire?
I mean, Maguire just does Maguire things. Like, slows up the game, plays the safe pass, like, nothing special. He was good in the first game against, I don't know who we played in the first game. I think it was Fulham.
Fulham.
Fulham. That was Fulham. Yeah, he had a
Yeah,
he had a
he
good game.
was he was he was actually really good in that game. Terrible against Brighton. He came on not too late. He came on late actually, like in the 70th minute, so I can't really like give him a high score. I probably give him 4.5 because he didn't really
Yeah,
do
that's
much.
fair. That's fair.
4.5 for Maguire. I'm sure Maguire will be happy with that.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna give him a five, bro. Like he didn't cost us anything. We didn't, have any heart attack moments with Maguire. So I'm not mad at that. So I'm gonna just say five. Keep it moving. Nothing special from him. Ahmad Diallo. Mick, what are you giving him?
Amad Diallo came on and he showed that he's better than any of our wingers at this current moment at Manchester United.
Hmm.
I I cannot fathom why Ten Hag didn't start this guy. He
Because he's
just
on
came
crack.
off he just came off like a goal in the last game. I know we shouldn't like play players just because they get GA, but he came on and he did some pretty good stuff. I was really impressed. I'll give him a solid 6.
Kenny, Ahmad.
Yeah, six. Yeah, 6 out of 10 as well. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. I think apart from Collier, actually, Ahmad was good as well. Only these two players are like were the only positives. But other than
Mm.
that, mate, like as much as I was mad at Joe for saying like we should just appreciate us losing to Brighton. I'm like, bro, we behaved like punks again. We behaved like punks again.
No, I agree with you guys. I'm actually gonna give him a 6.5 because he was our best attacking player today, and the manager decided that because I don't know why, bro. I just think Ten Hag was on crack today. That's all that happened.
Bro,
That's the
this
only
guy
thing.
was. I backed Ten Hag, right, but he was smoking rocks today. I don't know what Ten Hag was thinking, not starting Ahmad. That's
Yeah,
just.
yeah, I saw in the group chat. I was like, why the heck is Amad Diallo not even starting? I'd rather Garnacho on the left actually, in my honest opinion. I wouldn't mind starting Garnacho on the left, and
Bro,
and and, and, and
Garnacho is an impact player. Sometimes we have to look at our squad and determine players that are good off the bench and players that should start. Some players are just good coming off the bench, bro.
You're
Ole
not
Gunnar
wrong, bro.
Solskjaer was one of
I was
those
about to say.
players. Like we need those players in our team. But the thing with this Man United team, like everybody thinks they should start, and that's not how football works. It shouldn't be like that. You don't need to start every fucking game. You start a game when you deserve it. Garnacho, in my opinion, is an impact sub. Ahmad's better than him. Technically, ball retention, Ahmad's better than him. Garnacho is a great player to bring on the pitch like 70 minutes when players are tired. He's got pace, he's got
And let him
energy.
run.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Who else did Ten Hag bring on? I can't think of anybody. I think my brain switched off at this point. We definitely
bro,
did
I
Ericsson.
have
He brought on
I
Ericsson. He brought on Christian Ericsson.
I
zero,
literally I didn't
zero.
I didn't watch.
I
I
didn't see
switched off.
him, bro.
I didn't see him
What
as
did
well.
he
I didn't.
do? He's
I
He's
the guy
thought
giving
another
I
Ericsson. I'm giving him zero, bro.
he's another
I
player we need to let go as well. Christian. I mean, his legs are gone. Let's be honest here. He's a quality player, but his legs are gone. We can't afford him on. I think he's on like 150K or something in this Man United
Yeah,
team.
around about that. Yeah, around
Yeah,
about that.
Salable, yeah.
he needs to go as well.
Bro, I can't believe Kenny. What are you giving him, bro? Zero, right? We're moving on.
0-0. Yeah, just move on.
I'll give him
Yeah.
a one just for
Okay.
participation.
Give him the participation medal. There we.
The
Bro, I honestly
participation
forgot
award.
that man came on. Okay, Collier, Ericsson, Ahmad, and Harry. Did he make all five or just the four people?
I think
Ah,
he
doesn't matter,
made
bro.
it.
Let's go to Ten Hag, bro. Anybody after that will get whatever the team score is. Um, Eric Ten Hag. Who wants to start? How much are you guys rating him today?
Should I go
Uh,
first?
oh,
Yeah, go for it, Nick.
yeah, you could go first. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I agree.
I mean, the game we lost. We tried to play the Ten Hag way, which is like building up from the back. Our problem today was the midfield. Once we got to the final third, it's just like the same as it has always been. We don't know what to do in the final third. We're good at passing out from like the defense positions, but once we get in that final third, it's like these men are like they're so nervous. Like, why are you nervous, bro? You're playing for Manchester fucking United. Why should you be nervous on the ball? You're playing for the one of the greatest club in the world, apart from Real Madrid. You should like want to like express yourself instead of being nervous on the ball. So I think this game is a 50-50 for me. Ten Hag takes 50% of the blame, the players take 50%. So I'll give Ten Hag a 4 from me today because he didn't start Ahmad and his subs were kind of like late. He should have made earlier subs, in my opinion. But yeah, a 4 for Ten Hag today. It was a bad day bad day at the office. I could go lower, but because I'm a Ten Hag supporter, I'll just give him a 4, and I'm being generous here. I'm being very
I'm not a Ten Hag
generous.
supporter. I am not. Today that ended. That ship has sailed for me, buddy. I am giving you a 2.5 out of 10 because you are smoking hydrogen. You're smoking your socks, bro. What going with the tactics in the last two games? And how are we changing how we play over 3 seasons? That's crazy, bro. Like, what's wrong with you? 2.5, Kenny, go for it, bro. Before I lose my mind, bro. How dare this guy?
Four for me. Yeah, 4 out of 10.
All right, safe, bro.
Yeah, that's it.
Let's just keep it. Let's give a team score as a team. How did they perform? I'm giving them 1 out of 10 for that performance. 3-0 at home to Liverpool. That's crazy, bro. They just showed up. That's all they did. These guys. They just showed up today.
Yeah, I think like sadly what like Stephanie just said, Liverpool looked like a team and took their chances, and we are still moments FC. Uh, I think once again we basically behaved like punks. So I'm giving it a 2 out of 10 for this, for in just the manner how we just lost that game. I'm sorry, it's not good enough.
Yourself make team score. Or are they giving the team as a whole, collectively? You're on mute, by the way. Sorry, you're on mute.
Sorry. Sorry.
Go.
I agree with Sachiv. We do behave like punks. Instead, I'm gonna use a better word. We behave like pussies. Excuse my French.
That's good, bro. Express yourself. Express. Welcome to therapy with Vegeta. Express yourself.
I
Tell us what you
mean,
really think.
we just we didn't play awful, but we have to be ruthless when we get these moments. The team has to believe in themselves. Like, they're obviously talented. They just don't believe in themselves at this moment. So I'm gonna give the team as a collective. I'm gonna give them a 3/10 for me.
Nah, guys. And that's it, guys. You see, there we go. Therapy. Now we can all go to bed. Hopefully, we can feel better. Avoid TV and YouTube for the next 2 weeks because
Yo,
people are
bro, I
happy
will
right now.
be. Yeah, the only happiness I'm going to be watching is basically like the like the reckless thoughts. That's it.
Hey, bro, I'm actually looking forward to KG stream tomorrow. That's going to be interesting.
I'm actually looking forward to that as well. Yeah, I
Usually,
might
I
I
don't
might not
join.
call in. I might not call in
I'm calling
because I
in.
might probably end my work a bit late to today. So
Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna call in because that guy. You know what? I love KG. He's gonna sin bin me, bro, because he loves Ten Hag. I'm not calling in tomorrow.
no,
But anyway, guys.
I think KG will I think KG will like definitely he will be on it, because I remember last week against Brighton he was like he was really mad at Ten Hag. I remember.
Nah, bro. He's
Same
not ready
here,
for how
bro.
I.
The Brighton game was more disappointing than this game, in my opinion. We should have gone out and get
Yes.
6 points,
Yes.
6 points against Brighton. And if we had
100
lost or draw this game, everybody would be like, "Okay, we'll take it.
calm.
We'll take
That
it.
would
We
be
got
calm.
6 points." But the Brighton game, I was fuming, bro. I couldn't believe it. Like, I was absolutely fuming. I mean, this is Liverpool, but it's still a big game. But yeah, the
I
Brighton
hear you,
game,
man.
I was more angry.
Nah, I hear you guys. But you know what? It's been therapy with Vegeta Sama. Hopefully, whatever demons needed to be exercised were exercised today. If not, hopefully the next session of therapy will be much better. I
Yeah, I have
will
to
be back.
I have to give the man of the match on Football Power Hour. I have to give it to Pav.
Ha! Ha!
Yeah, Pav. Yeah, Pav was there. Yeah, Pav was there on the stream. So yeah, I have to give him the man of the match. Like he spoke facts. To be honest with you,
The
I'll be
man of the
real
match is me for showing up for that stream, bro. I'm giving myself the man of the match. Jeez, I had to
for
suffer through
sure.
that. But
I'm
nah,
giving I'm giving my man of the match to Omo, because like he basically predicted this, and
he
like,
got actually Omo is the MVP. He got Ronald to agree with him.
yeah. So that's an MVP in my opinion to get Ronald to agree with you.
That's crazy, bro. But anyway, guys, I'll probably be back tomorrow. We're gonna react to the transfer season. How did we do in hindsight? Was it good enough? So if you wanna vent some more, if you feel like we didn't do enough, then be back here. Most probably same time because I'm not doing early streams. Everybody's gonna be there in the morning on other platforms. So we'll probably do a similar time to today, tomorrow. But other than that, guys, it's been Vegeta Sama. Thank you, Mick.
Big
Thank
up,
you, Kenny,
guys.
for
Big up,
joining
guys.
me. And this is gonna be my final word before I play the outro.
Football can kill you. Will kill you a real death. You will die because of football.
Shout out, people, and we're out.